Now we are talking about so LGBTQ marriage is unethical, is amoral, non-scientific, and also illegal because Supreme Court has not given judgment in its favor. Right? Clear? This one. Now, we are discussing about some other issues. First of all, we're discussing about abortion. Right? So, have you understood both the concepts so far, both the issues? When you are answering such kind of questions, always mention somewhere intrinsic value and instrumental value. Right? Like you can say, since humans are rational agents, they can decide what is right and what is wrong, not only for them, but for all the stakeholders. And that is why, and they have intrinsic value. So marriage, the system of marriage has instrumental value for them because it is important for maintaining the social fabric of society. Would you like to pen down? Would you like to pen down this one, this line? Write this one. Since humans are, start writing. Since humans are the rational agents, hence they can decide what is right. They can decide what is right and what is wrong for them to do. What is right and what is wrong for them to do. Not only for themselves, but all the stakeholders. Again, I am repeating from beginning. Since humans are the rational agents, that's why, or hence, they can decide what is right and what is wrong to do, not only for themselves, but for all the stakeholders. And when it comes to talking about the system of marriage, when it comes to talking about the system of marriage, there is instrumental value. For them in it. There is instrumental value for them in it. As it ensures the ethical social arrangements. It ensures the ethical social arrangements for the humans. It ensures the ethical social arrangements for the humans to live, grow, and excel. EXCEL, and excel. right? And then you can say that LGBTQ marriage is non-scientific, unethical, immoral, illegal, because it ignores all other stakeholders. This is good. This is very much. This is very good logic. LGBTQ marriage is illegal, is unethical, because it ignores all other stakeholders. All other stakeholders. That is why we should not promote it, or it should not be legalized. It should not be legalized. LGBTQ marriage ignores all other stakeholders. All other stakeholders of society or of country. That is why it should not be legalized. Yeah, or it should not be allowed. I hope you have understood. Yes, everyone. The concept is clear or not? Yes. So, be it your interview or the mains exam or anywhere, stand with your firm logic. Don't be emotional. Never, never, never or ever try to answer your questions emotionally, right? Always try to answer your questions rationally and ethically, right? No, it's a good question. Shashi Shekhar Gupta has raised very, very good question. Listen, he said, can't we call it mental illness? No, we should not. We should not. The moment you declare it the mental illness, you will score negative marks, right? Because it is against humanitarian values. Ultimately, they are also humans. They also have intrinsic value. They are also rational agents. They are also rational agents. We live in a society. Ethics says to love and care for animals, for flora and fauna. Then what about them? They are the humans. They are the humans with some certain mental, or I would say, not illness, but I would say some strange state of mind. Getting what I'm saying? So we should not say that they are sick people. And that is why all other rights of LGBTQ, all other rights of LGBTQ except marriage have been enshrined by the Constitution. Only I'm telling you, only marriage, the act of marriage, right? It will destroy the culture, the social fabric of our country. And if there is no country, if there is no society for whom we are learning ethics, for whom there is a system. Muskan has asked her since, now listen everyone. Since the population of India has grown so much, resources are also less. Won't it be good if some people don't bear kids? It's like since in life we have a lot of problem. So what about some people committing suicide? What about some people committing suicide? No, we cannot go. We cannot do that. Even if we are surrounded with different kind of problems, we can't have unethical solution. Muskan, can you understand? Yeah, Akshay has asked one more good question. What Akshay has asked? Sir, if they continue to live together without getting married, does it not still affect the society? See, in your family, in my family, in some other families, we know that in that family, there is a person who is always drunk since morning till evening. We also know there is a family in which somebody has kept one more wife. illegally. We also happen to know that there's a family where some people are indulged in gambling. We also know that there are families where there are some persons, whether male or female, they are indulged in extramarital affairs. But despite knowing all this, can we make it legal? Can we make these practices common? Can we legalize it? Can we accept it? No. So I hope Akshay would have understood. So even if we know that they are living together, some gays, some lesbians, we are living in Delhi, so we happen to see here and there. In Mumbai, if you go and if go abroad, so we have nothing to do with what is happening in abroad, but we have to take care of the society in India. So we just have to understand, even if we see that those two persons are gay, those two girls are lesbians, they live together, but we cannot legalize, heavy legalized the sale of liquor in a colony, in a residential colony. We know that in residential colonies, people buy alcohol from the liquor shop and they consume it. Yet, and so won't it be convenient if the liquor shops are available at the doorstep? Because they are consumed, because liquor is consumed in society by some people. But the government has not allowed to open a liquor shop in a colony, in a residential colony. In the same manner, despite knowing that the LGBT communities, they live together, right? We cannot legalize it. See, once the judiciary come to know, it's another good question asked by Akshay. So clapping for him, because he's asking, the person who asked question, we must praise at him or her. One more question should I take? Sir, if we see this case anywhere, would it be punishable? It's a matter of discussion. Actually, since we should talk responsibly, we should not behave like a common man, right? Because if something is not illegal by I would say that the law, we should not take law in our hand. So let me answer the question of Akshay. Akshay said, why then legalize live-in relationship? In live-in relationship, the latest judgment or latest enunciation of the court is what? That all the rules will be equally applicable also in live-in partners. Right? You have heard about live-in partners. So they have to take responsibility of their live-in partners. Why it has been done? Because court has come to know that youngsters are taking the relationships as a matter of fun, as just a matter of fun. So what is the solution? Either we have to impose such kind of laws that there mustn't be co-ed education, there mustn't be co-ed schools, co-ed colleges, girls and boys live separately. Is it possible? No. It will also not, it won't also be good for society. Because we are distancing two genders which are complementary each other in families, and we are distancing them, we are keeping them distant. So let them live together in schools and colleges and workplaces and teach them lessons so that they must know their limits despite being together. Right? So do some such arrangements, and that is why we have different kind of moral lessons in our families, in our scriptures, and ethics later.